They gave it a 10 out of 10 best game ever made. All the critics did. It is so not one of the best games ever made. The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 stars Ellie. She's all grown up now. She's 19 years old. Like I said, it takes place 5 years after the first Last of Us game. Now, to be fair, guys, I wanted to review The Last of Us before I reviewed The Last of Us Part 2. But this game got me so upset that I decided just to get all this anger out before I get started with the good game and all such. So Ellie's all grown up now. She has a girlfriend named Dina and a friend named Jesse. And that's the only thing I can really say about these people, because that's literally it for them. And she's on a revenge quest to go after this one girl named Abby, because Abby apparently went golfing with Joel. Yeah, that leak that we all heard about, it is real, and it's actually worse than what you think it is. I mean, if you have a leak that just leaked out and fans know about it and all such, I would think that you would make that scene a whole lot better so it could be a really memorable scene. But no, they just breeze right by it. Nothing really special about who died in that scene, if you know what I mean. Anyway, as the game really goes on, they promised us that the game would be longer, they would have better graphics, better characters, better storytelling, and just a better feeling all around, and a major revenge feeling, because this game is all about hate to get us through it and all such. And I'm thinking to myself, well, we got the hate down, better graphics, and it's longer. Characters are not that good, and I really, really don't like this story. I mean, the villain of the story, Abby, I hate this girl. I mean, they tried to make her a very sympathetic character by making the player play the character after the whole golfing scene. And I'm thinking to myself, do they really think that we would want to play this character? The only thing we want to see this character is her 6 feet in the ground with her head looking like Glenn at the end of that Negan episode from The Walking Dead. That's what we want to see. We don't want to play this girl. We don't care about her feelings, her story and all such. We want to see her gone. Because she's trying to take care of this little kid that is I think he's a boy, but he used to be a girl. Yeah, there's transsexuals in this game. And I don't know why they had to throw that in there, because the boy apparently ran away from his family, because his family are basically two people that couldn't handle the fact that their son or daughter is a transsexual and whatnot. And I'm thinking to myself, you're in the zombie apocalypse. You've been in here for so many years and whatnot, and you're not worried about food, you're not worried about guns, you're not worried about water, you're not worried about whether places that you're at is going to fall or whatnot, or whether this might be the last day you're going to be alive. You're worried about your son's sexuality? What the hell? And also, the writing in this game, it's terrible. It is just the worst. I mean, you get to one point and you have this standoff between the villain and the hero and everything. The hero basically kills the villain's friends, and then the villain comes out, shoots a couple of the hero's friends. One of them apparently survived getting a gunshot blast through the head. It was not a gunshot, it was a gun, but he still got shot in the head, and he's still alive later on in the game. But anyway, they're pointing guns at each other, then it cuts to black, and then it shows Ellie at this farm with this little kid and everything. Yeah, her girlfriend was pregnant from a previous relationship and everything, and I'm thinking to myself, 9 months went past, and now we're here, and I'm thinking to myself, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Because in the very next shot, Ellie is talking to Dina, and she says, I have to find her. I need to end this, like, now. And I'm thinking, we were just there. And as everything else goes off, the ending finally happens, and the ending is the worst. You see people saying that the ending, all it does is make you mad. It just pisses you off. There is no real conclusion to the ending or whatnot. Everything that you have heard is true and everything. I could see why Naughty Dog wanted to keep the last half of this game completely blank, because that would tell people to not ever go buy this game. So guys, The Last of Us Part 2, don't get this game at all. Just don't. Don't pay $60 for a game that's just going to make you upset after the first playthrough you do. Because if you're upset after playing a video game, what makes you think that you're just going to put in the game and play it again? 25 hours till the very ending and no payoff is not worth anything. I would have said that the game would be okay if he skipped it, but no, I'm going to give it its real review. The Last of Us Part 2 is trash. It is a big downfire from the first game and everything. And also there are some flashbacks in this game with Joel and Ellie doing their thing as Ellie grew up and everything, and I thought to myself, that was supposed to be The Last of Us Part 2. The rest of the game was the reason why it was delayed so many years, because it didn't work with their agenda and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this working out well for you guys? Because all your movies lose money, all you do is complain about people that don't like your stuff, and also, if you're just going to keep on throwing it out there, when and how is this ever going to succeed? Because when Hollywood and gamers realize that that all this is not working, we should go back to our original thing. It's going to be too little too late at this point, because the audience is not going to trust you after all the crap that you put them through. So that's what I got to say about The Last of Us Part 2. There's so much other things I want to talk about this topic, but I'll rant on forever. So guys, The Last of Us Part 2, what did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And also, if you did like the game, that is okay. Opinions matter on my channel, and all such. I do not get upset if you do not agree with my opinion. So it's okay. So if you have your own opinion, that is fine. But comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.